Hello there and welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams coming in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Ducks will kick this away to start us off. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Hurricanes offense in less than ideal position off that poor return. And here comes the veteran running back onto the field. Kirk, he came back for his senior season, and he is pumped up to get it going.
Yeah, Chris, you and I had a chance to catch up with him the other day, and he's ecstatic for this season because he's seen it all. He's been through it all, and he feels he's ready to almost take it up to another notch, make some history along the way.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Fighting him off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Ball handed to the running back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And here we go. The other half of this running back matchup we've been looking forward to, where both guys come in rested, fresh, and very motivated.
How great is this, Chris? Usually in this era, it's about the quarterbacks and the receivers and getting the ball out in space. And in this matchup, we got two of the best running backs in the country going head-to-head. You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Toss play to the outside. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Will change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Brown. He's running out of time here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a 4th down here. And the Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw to the end zone, but incomplete. 2nd and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And he drops back in the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to put it down and run. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And this pass is on target. Caught. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds his target.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw yet again. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Took contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards. Ball carry 7.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle made after the completion. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down he goes, a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. They'll try to run for the first down. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Siegel. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
PAT puts him up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pressure is coming. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. To the air, it's Brown. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
He's going to take another shot right here. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Timeout is called to Ducks strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Can he get there on the ground? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that That's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely closed the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football, making an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios.
The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
A gain makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Brown. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kurt. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the Canes will send their punt team onto the field. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense going with the hurry up. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Wow, that's a great effort here by the running back, but he's still a little bit short of the line to gain. Now we got a tough decision to make coming from the sideline.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point splits the uprights. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Opening play of the drive, good throw to the left. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the 3rd period. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They're going to run it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 3 guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. And
catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
And, Chris, we finally have a great play here by this offense. A nice touchdown throw by this quarterback. This is his 1st touchdown pass, not only in this game, but the 1st of the season. So congratulations to him.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Great cut, they whiff on him. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Dump off caught by the running back. Fights through the tackler. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On the run, he'll let it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes. To take over in the 28.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
2nd down coming up.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called and continuing to put points on the board.
Personal foul.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to...
The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ducks. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Siegel. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And they'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but